Hello and welcome to another random video, and as you can expect from this channel, this time we are also going to do some rather silly and useless thing, namely installing two different operating systems on the same partition. Yes, you heard it right, not just on the same disk, because like your booting is not that much of a magic by itself, but this time we are going to try to install Windows 7 and Arch Linux on the same partition, the same NTFS file system. Just because we can, right? So I could even do this on a real physical machine, but for the sake of confidence, let's just do it in a virtual environment. Name. Yeah, naming stuff is not my best skill, but let's try. Type. Gen 2 what? Why is it Gen 2 already? Is it because of the gen? I guess so. But we are going to actually what should we choose? I think I might just go with other because like I think that's some kind of a generic setup that will work on a lot of systems, and of course other /unknown 64-bit. And yeah, next. And how much memory do we need? Let's give it like 4 gigs. And how many CPU cores? All of them. And the virtual hard disk size, I think, if I recall correctly, Windows 7 needs like 16 gigs or something like that. And we also want another Linux, let's give it 24. That should be enough. And yeah, finish. And let's start this up to see how well it works. Yeah, first we need to insert no. Let's just ignore that. Actually, the first thing we want to do is partition the hard drive. The reason we need to do this manually is if we don't do it, then the Windows setup will do it in its own way, and we don't want that. So let's start by putting in the Arch Linux disk and restarting this thing, and change the boot from the CD. Let's boot out the Linux system. And the first thing we need to do is, in my case at least, set in the keyboard layout. Seems like it runs just fine. The screen resolution is also kind of okay. So what we need to do is fdisk /dev/sda, and let's create a new MS-DOS partition table. Yeah, and then a new partition. Primary, yeah, everything default, and the type should be 07 for the HPFS, NTFS or exFAT partition type. And the reason we use NTFS is, of course, Windows 7 can only be installed on NTFS, but Linux can also be installed on NTFS, so we are going to use this. And okay, and I think we are done. And the next thing to do is swap the disk and put in the Windows 7 disk, and yeah, for some mount, why not? And just restart the machine. And we will see the Windows 7 setup. Let's hope it doesn't crash or anything like that. It seems to work fine. Okay, so English, of course. Keyboard layout Hungarian for the win. For the Windows 7 install now, yes. And if we did it right, we should be able to see the partition we just created. Yeah, of course I accept the license terms, even though I don't, but I just have to click this. Custom, and as you can see, here is our partition. And yeah, Windows is already complaining about the size, but let's just not care about that. I'm kinda used to people complaining about the size, and Windows is copying files. Actually, Windows is extracting files from the image. It actually runs surprisingly fast. It's so fast you can't even imagine. It runs faster than me when I see a fanboy Fox. Wait, what? And it's done. Installing features already done. What? Installing updates also quickly done. Yeah, that was quick. Let's do a quick restart. And no, not from the disk. With not the disk with a C, but from the disk with a K. Completing installation. I wonder when it installed the bootloader. Maybe it was in installing features. I'm not sure. Okay, one more reboot. Still not from the disk with a C. It's actually from the disk with a K with a C colon. Yeah. Username Zinski who asks, and host name is ProtoWin. Password we don't need one. Product key I don't have and I don't want to activate anything. Automatic updates no. Ask me later. Please don't ask me later, but like, yeah, still. I can't say that, so just ask me later. Time zone. This is where we are at. Even though Linux will mess with this, but we don't really care about this. For this experiment, we can do optimizations later if we want. I think it's more or less done. Yeah, let's just check if everything is the way we wanted. So disk management, and we can see, yeah, C drive, this one partition, nothing else. Okay, and what's on it? Let's check. Of course, we want to enable hidden files because, like, yeah, it's not as simple as pressing Ctrl H. Show hidden files, yes. Don't hide MP drives, and don't hide the extensions, and also don't hide the system files. We want to see everything. The things we are interested in right now is the boot folder. This is where the bootloader stuff is in. And the other one, actually documents and settings, is kind of a symlink type thing, and it points to the user folder. This is for backwards compatibility. These are two folders we are interested in, but not inside Windows, because Windows doesn't let us do anything that's fun. So let's just restart and put the Linux CD back in. I mean, not CD, this would be a DVD, even if it was a disk with a C, but right now this is just an ISO file. And what we want to do here, of course, is first load keys. So what we want to do here is first pacman-sy, just to refresh the databases and stuff, and pacman-s ntfs-3g. It's actually installed already. Okay. So we can actually mount the file system slash the dev slash sda1, I think. Yeah. Of course, this is the only partition we have. Slash mnt, and we need an option permissions option, which is needed for Linux to properly handle the NTFS part permissions. we need this for things to work the way we want them to work. So let's see, let's check what we have here. cd/mnt and list. As you can see, this is the standard Windows 7 folder structure, and first thing we want to do is mv for rename, actually boot with uppercase B, rename this to boot with lowercase, not but, boot with a lowercase b. The reason we need to do this is that Linux will create a lowercase boot folder anyway, and because Windows is not case sensitive, these two folders will actually, I'm not sure, but it's not a good idea to have it like this. So we just renamed the Windows boot folder to lowercase as well. So these will actually get merged. And now that we have this issue fixed, we can go back to the root and basically just install the system pacstrap/mnt and base. And this will install the Arch Linux system just like we usually do it. And probably I will actually pause the recording this time, because NTFS on Linux is quite slow, as you can see. Okay, we are almost there, and yeah, we are done with the installation. Of course, we also need Linux, because why not? Because like we need a kernel, of course, and it's not included in the base package. I just forgot about that. And we will also need the bootloader, namely grub. Yeah, it's not fast to use NTFS on Linux, it's even slow. Do we actually really need 30 FPS for this? I'm not sure about that. What is it doing? Is it doing nothing? There is no disk activity, like... Does at least use it, does it at least use CPU? Never mind, it's done. And we also need grub, as I said. And I think we are sort of done with the installation. It's time to chroot in. Or wait, is it Arch? It's Arch, not Artix. chroot/mnt. And what we want to do is do some magic with the home folders, because Windows already has a home folder. It's called users, that has all the user folders under it. And if we use the same usernames, we can use actually the same folders for documents and stuff. We could actually specify the home folder manually for the user when we add it, but I think a much simpler way of doing it is just to make a symlink ln-s/users and /home. This way, if we list /home, we can wait. No. It was already a folder. Yeah. Okay, so rumdir /home. Okay, do it the nasty way then. So then do it again. I think it should be fine. This time, home. Yeah, and as you can see, we can see the Windows user folders. I mean the contents of the Windows users folder here in the home directory on Linux as well. We can even create a user. First we set the password for the root account, because that's quite an important step I tend to forget. then user add Zinski, so the same, we are using the same name as on Windows. Yeah, and also the password for this. And actually, can we already switch to this new user? Let's try. No. Permission denied, what? Oh yeah, of course, because like, yeah, we created the home directory as the root user, so actually I'm not even sure what the issue is here. Let's try ch on Zinski, the folder. The hell? The actual heck is the issue? I think is the issue that, yeah, I'm stupid. We are in the Zinski user, so yeah. Let's try it as, no, exit ch on Zinski and slash home slash. Yes, I did it. So let's switch back. CD to this home folder, and yeah, we are actually in the Windows home folder. Okay, I think the next step is to install the bootloader. Grab install WHA, and it should detect all the systems we have. If it doesn't, then we can just go back to the config and do it manually, but let's try. Let's actually try. Can we reboot? Can we log in the next time? We do have a root password set, okay. So it should be fine. Let's see. And let's pray. No, this is the CD. I should remove this. Let's try booting from on the hard drive. Of course, we don't have a grub config. Yeah. Yeah, we just have installed a grub, but we forgot to actually generate the configurations. So yeah, let's reboot into the live CD once again. I keep saying CD, although it's not a CD. It's anything but a CD. Let's, of course, it's a live system, it doesn't save the history, because like, why would it, where would it save it? It's in a RAM disk. Mount, then dev sda1 into /mnt. No. Correct, you mount. Yeah. And no. So once again, so with the option permissions. Arch root. And actually, can we do update grub? No. Why? What the hell? You know what? We are going to do it manually then. Do we have nano? Yeah, I hope we have. No, we don't have. Then do a pacman-s nano. And then go into /boot/grub/grub.cfg. And first we want to set root. This is going to be HD0 MS-DOS1, I think. And Then we want a menu entry. Let's call it just Linux, just like this. And what we need to do here is Linux /boot /vim Linux, yeah, and boot, no, not boot, root, not root equals /dev /sda1, the only partition we have, and then init rd equals /init fs dash linux.image, and then another menu entry Windows, and this one will be actually ntldr. And where is that Windows loader actually? C:/ boot mgr in case of Windows 7, if I recall correctly, or let's just try. Okay, reboot. Of course we need to exit from the root first and reboot. And if we do it right, then no, not from the CD, which is still not a CD. We do have these two things, so let's try Linux first. Of course, I made a typo there, I can see. Let's try Windows, does it? Yeah, Windows does work, okay. So let's try, let's see. Can we actually edit the grub config from Windows? Let's try. /boot and where is grub? Where the heck is grub folder? Wait, what? Here it is. Open with, of course it doesn't have an yeah, CFG is not a standard Windows file extension, of course, but we can just describe this while we are at here. So Linux config, this will be a nice file type description. Of course the line endings are messed up, but yeah, because like Linux uses the line feed only, but Windows expects both line feed and carriage return as the new line ending stuff. Sorry, I can't can't say proper sentences anymore. Yeah, VM Linux we want, and permission issues, yeah. Okay, but another trick then, we can't override this, but what if we move this to the desktop and edit it here? That's a trick that works in Windows most of the times. That time grub.cfg, yeah, okay, access denied. Then let's rename it to trying to hack something, yeah, and yeah, okay. So we have the current configuration here, and can we copy this here? Yes, we can. Okay, so we just hacked the Linux permissions using Windows. That's nice. And let's see if Linux works this time. And it does. Although it's not perfect, something is not right. Of course, I know what the issue is. It it can't mount the root file system because the FS tab is not, it doesn't even exist, I think. So let's reboot again into the live CD, which is still not a CD. chroot /mnt. We need to, let's check the FS tab. Yeah, of course we don't have anything. So I think I'm going to just do it manually, because why not? /dev/sda1 into / like the root directory. Type is ntfs. Options is permissions. I think this is enough, but we will see. And no, nothing else. And also, in order for the kernel to be able to mount the NTFS as the root file system, we need to put the NTFS support into the initramfs. Go into nano and go into actually /etc/mkinitcpio.conf, and we actually need to look for the hooks and the one that actually is in use. This one, and file systems, we need to remove this because this is the automatic file system support checking stuff, but that doesn't like NTFS, so we just won't use that. Instead, we want to look for the modules and put where the heck is it? Here. Okay. Let's put fuse in here. This will load the fuse module at boot, so it will be able to mount our file system. But for that, for NTFS mount, we also need some binaries to be present in the initramfs, which is right here, binaries. We put the following stuff here: mount.fuse and also mount.ntfs-3g and also mount.ntfs, not NFTS, NTFS, and this should do. And then of course we need to regenerate the initramfs mkinitcpio -p linux. So let's hope it will work. WHA, we don't have actually we don't have that installed. Just yeah, no, cancel this. pacman -s ntfs-3g. Yeah, we actually don't have this installed. Okay. Anyway, let's try it again. Will it work this time? It should. Yeah, NTFS FSCK doesn't exist. Seems like it's going fine this time. Let's see. NTFS on Linux is slow AF. Just a reminder. It's fucking slow. Yeah, what is taking this long? Okay. So, let's exit, let's reboot, and let's pray, let's hope it works. It should work. No, not from the CD. Brother, please. Linux. Not working.
24 hours later.
Okay, so as it turns out, I was dumped again, because this way of specifying the init as a parameter for the Linux itself, for some reason in this particular setup, just doesn't work. For some reason, I'm not sure why, but What you need to do is put it in a new line and let grub load it. And I also made a mistake in the past because it's actually under boot. Like so. Yeah, that's basically what we need to do. And let's hope it works this time. Reboot and let's see. No, not from the CD, which is still not a CD. Linux. And yes, do I say udev? Yes, we are in. The system is booting, yes. Oh, what did fail? Anyway, let's log in. The heck? Yeah, keyboard layout is not set. This cursed username, the best to type on a wrong layout. No. Wait. Let's try root. The heck? Okay, I found the issue, and the issue is that root flags ACL access control list support for the root file system, because if you don't, then you can't log in. So let's try it with this. Please work. Root ASD. Yes, I'm in. Am I in? Am I actually in? Yes. Nice. Another user. Shiz. I made a type. No. Yes. ls. Yes, I'm in my home folder. Yes. We have successfully installed the two OSes on the same partition and we can successfully log in. What if? Oh no, oh no. I don't even have to do install, do we? I think we don't. Let's try to install some desktop, because why not? LXQT. And no, I don't know any LX who can be called Qt. Read-only file system, what the hell? Okay, so yeah. Seems like we need one more thing. Read write. Okay, I didn't see any red lines this time. No, I did. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. You know what? The point of the video was to install both OSs at the same time, which we actually did. From this point, it's your task to actually make something out of it. I think. Let's just boot into Windows one more time just to see it's still there and working. Yeah, as you can see, we can go into the documents and actually we can see where do we not have a shortcut to the user folder? we do. Or don't we? Wait. We should see the... Or is it not actually a folder, it's just a so-called library. See users. Azinski. Yeah, permissions are not not exactly the way we want them to be, but anyway, you can see, of course, there is not... We have bash history, can we read it from here? I guess line endings will be messed up, but who cares? Access deny what? Okay, so the permissions are a bit messed up. The heck? Can I copy? Yeah. And can I open this one? Yes. Okay, so permission issues can be worked around, but it's kind of a longhorn in the butt. But that wasn't the point. The point was that it's possible to do. And we did it, and basically, yeah. So, see you in the next video. I'm not sure when it will be, but bye.